Hi, everybody. It's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Thank you so much for coming to part 8 of my jewelry haul. I think after this one, I'm going to have one more part. Please write your favorite piece or pieces in the comments. I really love reading that so much. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this channel if you'd be so kind. And stick around. Let's see what part 8 brings. First up, I found this fabulous necklace. Whoa, this is a gigantic statement necklace, and I recognized it right away. This is actually a Juliana necklace, and it is a book piece too. Sorry, I don't know what the book is off the top of my head, but I know this is a book piece. So the reason that Juliana jewelry isn't signed is because it was originally sold with a hang tag, and somebody, when they went to wear it, they threw the hang tag off, just like we do with clothing. We throw the tag away, right, before we wear it. Anyway, I thought this was pretty fab. Look at him. Yeah, really giant, really statement-y, and adorable. I got this one. I believe this is a gumball ring. This is just very thin, cheap as can be, adjustable. And of course, he has a mechanism here where his tongue's going to come out. So how adorable is that? I love this. That is so super, super fun. Nice and old. Doesn't look like it has much wear. You know, you would think that it would, since maybe a kid or something would play with it, right? You wouldn't think a very kind of sophisticated woman who took careful care of her jewelry would wear this. I mean, I will. Yeah, that's adorable. I hope you can really see that tongue. That's a fabulous ring. I'm just fascinated by this bracelet. These are all glass heart charms, and they're purple, and I just am crazy about this. I think it's very unusual, very different. I didn't see any breaks in any of the glass. I even like the noise it makes. It has like a nice sound to it. I love that clasp too. It's a box clasp, but I just love that whole finding right there. Very cool. Not marked, but I really love heart jewelry. I'm sorry, I'm not really getting you the best depiction of this, but yeah, it's kind of like that. Isn't that awesome? Love that one. Here's a fantastic old ring. Look at this antique. So this one is marked Uncas right there. Well, it's marked U with an arrow through it, which is for Uncas. So Uncas was a company based in Providence, Rhode Island. They began in 1911. They were known for their rings. They did make other jewelry too. Now they really hit their stride in the 1950s. I think this is a nice early example of an Uncas ring, and I bet you this would sell for a couple of bucks just because of its age and its beauty. Look at this. I love that high setting. Wow. That is a beautiful item. So here's an awesome mid-century brooch. Look at it from the side. It's got a lot of height to it, and it's just very beautifully done on the back. I love this one. It's very light too, so it'd be comfortable to wear. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's a great brooch. Probably 1950s on this one, maybe early 60s, I would say. Here's an incredibly beautiful sterling silver necklace. Wow, look at this thing. This is not that old. There's a lobster claw clasp. So pretty though. I'm assuming those are amethyst. We'll definitely check. And those are moonstone, I believe. Whoa, lovely. Let's have a look at the marks. So this one is marked India 925 SLG. I don't know who SLG is, but I certainly do love this necklace. It's beautiful. Here's an interesting Aztec kind of thing. And I was noticing before it's not signed, or it doesn't even say sterling. This thing better be sterling. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. I don't see a mark though, so that has me a little bit concerned. Anyhow, I think this one is pretty statement-y and pretty cool, right? I love that the earrings move on this one. I love this ring. This is very, very reminiscent of Wallace Simpson's Cartier Panther bracelet. This is fantastic. Super cheap, made in China, not real. It sure looks real though. I've actually been wearing this. I really love this one a lot. I think it looks real and it's just a lot of fun. There's something so great about wearing Wildcat jewelry. If you like Wildcat jewelry, I did do a little video on it on part of my collection. If you want to check that out, please do so. Oh, is he missing something in his nose? Darn it. All right, that I'll have to fix. Anyway, I love his green eyes. Isn't he awesome? Whole bunch of fun. Look at this lovely little thing. This is just beautiful. It's so delicate. Yeah, this is a nice oldie, isn't it? I just love the sensibility of the whole thing. I think it's super beautiful. Very, very light purple stone in the center there. And I think these rhinestones, yeah, those might be sort of that light purple too. I love this one. Very delicate. Now this, I don't think this is a kind of a repro. You know, the peace sign thing that started in the 1960s, it did sort of never go out, really. They sold it in the 70s. They made stuff out of it in the 80s. It had a huge revival in the 90s, and it certainly is still being made today. But I think this one is of the period. Clearly not real. You can tell from a mile away this is not silver, but it is very cool, I think. Great bracelet. It's really kind of tiny too. Someone would have to have a small wrist. I dig it, man. Whoa, look at this thing. That is somebody's jam right there. It's my jam. Look at the layering. So super nice. I think this is really unusual, just the way they kind of put this together. Some of the stones are AB, some are not. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, I could just sort of sit here and go like this all day with it and look at it in the light. That one's really beautiful, I think. Not signed. Certainly straight out of the 1950s, maybe early 60s. That one's stunning. So every so often, or in my case, I guess very often, you just run into an incredibly beautiful piece of jewelry that is sort of like a piece of art. And that's really what I think this necklace is. This is just beautiful, and I love these roses. This looks very 1910s to me. This is just gorgeous. Not real, just a spring ring clasp. Didn't see any markings on it, unfortunately. But look at that, sort of roses here. Just beautifully, beautifully done. Isn't that just exquisite? What an awesome, awesome necklace this is. This one is really super, super lovely. Wow. So I got this ring because it was a good price. This one looks like it says TCJI, and then it says 10 karat gold. I didn't pay a lot for it. I probably won't be able to sell this for very much either. Not a ton of gold on here. I think it's really very pretty though. You know, when I see gold and it's a good price, I buy it. It's not really my favorite thing. I'm not a gold person. I much prefer costume jewelry or silver. So check these out. Somebody tell me what these are because I'm not sure. They're heavy, they're sterling. Now, I don't think they're stick pins. They don't have any end caps. And in my experience, hat pins are much bigger than this. So it's marked sterling, and they also say Taxco. Each one is marked the same. These actually have nice weight. And there are 6 in the box, and they're new and unused. I just don't know what they are. Isn't that weird? I hope somebody knows. I'm not sure. This is a mystery. I knew I wanted them because, you know, they say Taxco. They're in their original stuff, and they're sterling. So I think that they're neat. I think they're jewelry. I just don't know. So hopefully somebody will know. Interesting items, right? Here's a very beautiful glass bead necklace. I think this is very interesting. These glass beads, they're kind of crackled. I don't know if there's a word for that other than crackled. So this one is a Trifari. So this looks like a 1960s, maybe late 50s item. And I love it. How beautiful is that? But wait, there's more. I have another one just like it, but this one is in this beautiful kind of bubblegum pink color. How much do you love this? Aren't these great? These would probably look really cool worn together, actually. You could twist them around. I love both these necklaces. These are really cool. I could not find anything quite like it on the internet, but beautiful. Here's a super fun tack pin, and that's not the best part. Yeah, it's a monkey, and he has blue eyes, and he must be thinking because he's scratching his head, but watch his tail. It is really long. What? Still going, huh? How cute is this? Look at this. So when you wear it, you know, his tail would be flopping around. I thought that was just insane, and I love this one so much. I didn't see a marking on it. This is probably not even its original back, I wouldn't think. I don't know. You can never tell with these things. This one's super fun. So here's a beautiful glass bead necklace. How pretty is this? I believe these are referred to as Venetian glass beads, and there's foil in there. I believe that's the technique, and I think that may be copper foil if I'm not mistaken. But this is very beautiful. Now, she told me not to pay attention to the prices because I didn't pay what the prices were. But you see she was asking $68 in her store. I didn't see any markings on this one. But I think this is very, very lovely. I love this color. It's sort of like a Kelly green. Nice and green, a real true green. This necklace I think is very elegant and very lovely. I got a lot of blue brooches, and here is a red one, which is sort of rare for this jewelry store. I don't know why it was mostly blue, but I was able to snag a red one. This one's pretty cool, I think. I always like circle pins. Beautiful stones, none missing, all in great condition. Love that one. Here's a really nice belt buckle, and I guess this is celluloid, I think. I'll have to take a closer look at that. Here's what the back looks like. It says Czechoslovakia right on there. That's really interesting, I think. Some beautiful detailing there. Very nice red color. Card kind of has some grime on it, right? Still a cool item, I think, though. Nice. Here's a nice old-fashioned pin. Isn't this pretty? This certainly does look like silver, but I don't see a mark on it for some reason. I was just assuming, but I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. I think it's very nice. Again, with the beautiful, beautiful raised up rose. How lovely is that? Here's a pretty tagua nut necklace. And if you've watched any other parts to this haul, you will know what that is. It's a tree that grows in South America. And there is a nut there that is white, and they dye it and they make this lovely lightweight jewelry out of it. These are really beautiful graduated beads. This is a super pretty necklace. It's very summery. It would also be very light to wear. So I'm pretty excited to have this. Really different, really interesting. So I think these groovy earrings are tagua nut also. Really light. I thought they were tortoiseshell at first, just at first glance. This is not the original hardware for these. I actually just stuck those on there, and you can see they're not the right ones at all. That looks terrible. So I have to find something more appropriate to put on these. But I will wear these. I think these are very cool. They're reminiscent of the groovy 60s. And yeah, I just love these. I think these are fantastic. Very, very comfortable, nice and light. Super cool. So here's a Gibson Girl pendant. I think this one's really pretty. This is not of the period. This is likely from the 70s or 80s. And still very lovely. Wow, she's really great. Look at that. Here's a beautiful antique kind of puffy heart lock. And I usually see these used to close up a charm bracelet, kind of as its clasp. This is awesome. This is gold filled. It says 1/10 there, and it is also clearly signed Cam & Co. So it says Cam & Co. right there. Hopefully you can see that. This is a really beautiful piece. It does open and close just great. I just think this is completely adorable. I think I'm going to be using this one as a necklace. That's a great item. I love this. I kind of love this repose look. And yeah, I really love everything about it. Now, I did a video on my heart jewelry collection, and in that video, I actually show a vintage charm bracelet that's all hearts that has a catch on it like this on the end of it. You might want to check that out if you like heart jewelry. I certainly do, and I really, really love this item. Here is a pretty and a chunky mother of pearl beaded necklace. I love these sort of large oblong stones. And it is on a thread. Some spacers there. I think this is very interesting. Spring ring clasp. I don't think it's marked. I didn't see anything. But this is really pretty. And I really like the way this largest one is a little bit irregular. It's really fascinating. The way this hits the light, I think it looks prettier in person than my camera is making it seem. But it's very pretty. So that was a kind of neat necklace, I thought. So here's a little antique pin. Well, not that little. I would think this would be sterling silver at least, right? Or some sort of silver. I don't know what this is. Is this a riding crop or is that a polo stick? I'm not sure what this is. Really very nice, however. There's some nice yellow wear technique right there. Anyway, I don't know what this is. If anybody knows, tell me. Now, there were two similar pieces to this in this collection. Kind of interesting. I just have to figure out what that is. It's very, very different. Here's another old ring that I think is charming. Just costume. Very, very nice. This one is not marked. I didn't see anything inside. Still nice and old and really in nice shape. Sometimes you see these and the glass is really scratched. But somebody took nice care of this. That's a beautiful little ring. So this one is odd, right? I never really get the whole evil eye thing. It's like the evil eye is supposed to keep away the evil eye, but then if you're wearing an evil eye, so you already have the evil eye. I don't understand the whole thing, but I thought this was pretty cool. This is sterling, clearly. I hope that's not a crack right there. Of course it is. Ugh. All right. Well, this pendant clearly needs some Visine. That's pretty cool, right? I really like this one. So a lot of people really love 1950s crystal necklaces. I know I do, and I especially like when they're pink. How beautiful is this? Really nice rhinestone accents, not signed. So pretty though. Wow. Beautiful ABs. Now, my mom tells me in the 1950s, if you wore a crystal necklace, you never wore them during the daytime. That was a little bit tacky. So, not today, though. Anything goes today. You could wear these anytime you want. Really very girly and pretty. Here's a cute little necklace. This one looks like it's from the 70s, right? And this is sterling and amber. Of course, amber is tree sap that's millions of years old. A lot of people are very, very into amber. I love amber too. Let's see what it says here. Sterling and amber. Yeah, it was $55. Okay. This one is kind of interesting. I've never seen one sort of like this. It almost looks like musical notes. I mean, I don't think it's trying to be, but yeah, I think that one's really pretty. I think that's kind of mod and kind of nice. Here's a very pretty vintage amber sterling silver ring. It's marked right there, 925 TN. I really love this one. I love the construction of it. I love that amber. This is really nice, right? Wow. That's a really pretty ring, I think. Well, these earrings are interesting. These are clearly hand painted. I don't know how cleverly they were hand painted, but they're hand painted. I don't even know what this is, and I guess it's some sort of a shell. Actually, the painting on the back looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Huh. These are really out of my wheelhouse, so I'm really not sure what to make of these. I don't know if these came like this. This looks sort of new and these don't. Not sure. I don't know. If anybody's an expert, please weigh in. Huh. Does he have a face? It's sort of like he has no face. I picked these up because I thought they looked old and I thought they were different. Here's some beautiful antique earrings. Look at these. Whoa. Even in the bottom, there's a little pearl inside each flower. Lots and lots of movement. Nice noise, too, it makes. They're post backs. These are beautiful. I'm definitely going to wear these. I love these. These are very interesting, too, I think. Now, these are mother of pearl. And then there's this thread here. It's sort of like a satiny thread. And I just think these are fascinating. I doubt if these, this top part here is original to these. They kind of look older, I think. Yeah, these are very interesting. I don't know. I don't have anything like this, that's for sure. So these earrings are clearly MMA. And they're marked MMA. Sometimes they have real gold stuff. These are not gold. I don't have any that are real gold. There it is, MMA. These are fantastic. So this is based on some of the artwork they have there. It may even be a replica of some jewelry that they have. Those are pretty cool though. So here's a pretty little thing. Look at this beautiful flower. And this is marked Bow Sterling. I have quite a few pieces of Bow Sterling. And this one's pretty cool, I think. Look how modernist this is. Very sleek. Vandel Sterling. Vandel's another great company to collect. Beautiful. I love the leaves on this one. The texture. That one's sort of an oddball piece, which is what I really like about it. Different, right? Well, this one is Screamin' 40s. This is fantastic. Look at this one from the side. Very pretty. Wow. Love that blue. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And here's one with just clear rhinestones, but I think there's something very elegant about this one. I really like this. I don't see any signature on it. Very pretty though. And here's another flower brooch. Very nice from the side. I didn't see any signature on this one. That one is quite pretty. And then this one must be sterling, right? It sure looks it. Yeah, there it is. It says so right there. Sterling. That's awesome. These need to be cleaned just a little bit, but these are really beautiful earrings. And so the sterling is very tarnished. It's really dirty on the other side. And it's marked Thailand. And then it says NF 925. So NF stands for nickel free. Some people are allergic to nickel. Yeah, but these are really lovely pierced earrings, aren't they? Those are very pretty. Pretty roses. Love those. So my instinct when I saw this one was, OMG, this is a beautiful silver antique or vintage situation here, but it isn't. It is silver. It's marked right there. Anatoly. I believe that's a modern company, and I'll tell you, this is a gorgeous piece. This is made really, really well, and it's just amazing. I love this. Certainly looks old. It definitely harkens back. And it comes with these matching earrings. How completely lovely. Oops, sorry, I'm like really screwing it up. Wait a second, how would you wear this? Oh. Wait, duh. Okay, like this. Sometimes it takes me a minute. This one's very elegant, very, very beautiful. Really nice, right? And the last thing I have today are these really beautiful Mexican sterling silver and turquoise earrings. These are very, very nice. There's the eagle mark, and it says 925 right there. Aren't those pretty? Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to my jewelry show today. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next installment, and when I'm done with this haul, you know, I will move on to the next. So I'm going to keep them coming. Please subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I would appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.